Here's another fact from my own experience. My dad, I lived in the States for about 4 years off and on. I went to a military school in Canada, and they used to send me from Florida up here when my dad was in charge of Tyndall Air Force Base in Panama City, Florida. And what I noticed when I went down there, I didn't live there full time, but I was there off and on, and I made so many good friends down there, man. To be honest, I had good times. Americans were so cool, they were so down to earth, and I just had a great time when I lived in Florida. I went to parties in the sand pits everywhere, and I made some really good friends when I was there. And we hung out, and it was like amazing. The beaches were great, the people were great, the women were great. Panama City Beach, Florida was awesome during spring break. Huh. The United States is the greatest country in the world, and Canada is a joke now. And it's been a joke for a long time. Reason? It's too expensive. Why is it so expensive? Because 4 out of 10 people work for the government, maybe 5, and they do nothing. They're lazy people, okay? That has to change. This place is like a socialist place. Oh, we got social programs. For who? All the newcomers that come here illegally? Right? They come and have 10 kids. You give them $600 a month per kid. That stuff's got to stop. Like, come on. You either work or you don't eat. Okay? If you don't work, you don't deserve to eat. Really. If you absolutely can't work, then there should be some help for you. If you can't work, if there's something that, like, right? We all have a disability program. But that doesn't mean you should make more than a working man. Really. Everybody's taking from the working man and woman. Because women work too. I see women in construction, certain things. Not much, but here and there. Mostly electricians, right? And they take from all of us. Our money just goes. The United States has lower taxes, cheaper food, cheaper beer, cheaper gas, cheaper rent, cheaper housing. We can't compete with them. They want to bring our country up to how many million of people? Where are all these people going to stay? There's no room for anybody here. Try to get an apartment here. Try to buy a house. It's like $1 million for a house. Who wants to buy a shack for $1 million? Like, really? It's pathetic. And yeah, you people got houses a long time ago, and you can sell your house, and then what? You got to buy another house? The house you want's worth 4 to 5 times as much as the house you live in now. I just worked on a house, and they were building it for $10 million. This house is just only worth, like, it's $1 million house in my opinion, where I come from. It's not a $10 million house. Yeah, it's on the ocean, so yeah, maybe 1.5. A $250,000 house used to be nice where I lived, where I'm from, back in the good and old days. The days now are no good. You Canadians that are watching this, do you like to spend $6 to $9 for a dozen eggs? Really? You like that? It used to be $2.89 for a jug of milk. Now it's what? $9? $7 to $9? Bread, what, $5 a loaf? Come on. Shrinkflation. I buy these pizza things sometimes. There used to be 5 in the bag. Now there's 4, and it's $1.50 to $2 more for that bag. That is NG. This country is NG. This country's a joke. And all the people that vote for the government that's in power right now are a joke. Woke. Mandates like that. Come on. You know how many people dropped from that? My mother was saying her husband's son-in-law, he just dropped dead of a heart attack. 40 years old, something around there. Healthy guy. Yeah, he had a little bit of weight on him, but he just dropped. Unexplained. Why? Because he got tripled, right? Maybe 4 of them. My dad passed away too at 76. He was healthy, he just went through a major surgery. Healthy enough to do that. A few months later, he drops. Because his wife made him get 5 or 6 of those. What's up with that? Mandates. You know how many nurses lost their jobs up here? They didn't even get them back. This country's a joke now. People are tired of it. Tired of it. Our government is so hated by 80% of the people that live here. How is that when a president or a prime minister is hated by 80% of the people that live in the country and they still stay in power? How is that? Because he's got social programs? Come on. This country is a joke and it needs to be changed. The only way to change it is the United States has to come and just say, we own you now. That's it. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. We're not going to do anything about it. Because Canadians don't do anything about anything. Okay? We're not weak people. A lot of us are very, very tough. But comply. I didn't comply to nothing. I never have all my life. The only thing I do is go to work like a good person because I have to. Because I got to eat, I got to survive, right? And I'm one of the stronger ones in the country here. You all know that too, for sure. And I'm one of the stronger ones if I was in the States as well. And that's out of millions of people. They're letting all these weak people in here right now for nothing. They're paying their way. They're giving them free money. My grandfather, my dad's father, fought in the war here. He died in the war. For freedom. Not to be taken over by third world countries. And that's what's happening. They're letting them all in here for nothing. And they're abusing the system and they're letting it happen. How can they not change a system when it's being abused? And it's been happening in the United States as well. Big time. And you all know that too. They started there. They're coming through, right? Caravans are coming through. Still. And they're coming up here. Things have to change. If President Trump gets sworn in, it's still a little bit long way away, isn't it? Why didn't he get sworn in already? When you win an election, your president is that right there. Why have time, right? Is Kamala going to be the first female president of the United States? What, Joe Biden could pass away right now, and then what, she's president? You think she's going to give up that power? She's not. They'll do anything they can not to have President Trump in power because they know he will make America great again. And they don't want America great. They want to let people in and they want to destroy this country from within. You can see all that that's been happening. It's all part of the agenda, right? Canada needs to become the United States. The provinces in Canada need to become states. Not one state of Canada. Because every province has their own laws, just like every state has their own laws, right? So, Canada needs to be part of the United States. Not even called Canada anymore. Do you know the United States is right here? British Columbia is here and Alaska is just right above us. So you have to come through Canada to go to Alaska. It's called British Columbia. British Columbia should be a state, as well as Alberta, the Yukon, the Northwest Territories, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Newfoundland, Labrador, the Inuit, Nunavik. It needs to become part of the United States. Am I saying something wrong? I believe I'm not. And many of you agree with me. A lot of people don't want to become the States as well, but they just don't know the opportunity down there. Okay, that you all have, that you live in the United States. You have opportunity. You are rich. You don't have to give all your money away. Okay? Canadians have to give half to 60% of our money away. And they're spending it on nothing. They're spending it on freeloaders. Well, I don't like that. And many people do not like that. Things have to change. Canada will be better off being part of the United States with President Trump as the president and our leader. Yeah, Pierre Poilievre, he sounds really good. He's been in power. He was the deputy prime minister before under Harper. Whatever. They're all fake dumb guys, man. Trump's real, man. He says everything the way it is, man. Okay, he says it the way it is. He always has. Just like he said, "No, I'm not going to be president, but if I ran, I'd win." He said that a long time ago. Just like when he won the first time. He would have won the second time, but things were kind of weird. Now he won by a landslide, so there's no debate. Because who wants a fake Kamala in power? Obviously, you Americans didn't. Some of you people cried when he won. I watched some videos on that. That's pretty funny. Just like people here, "Oh, Trump, they talk bad." Man, they don't even know nothing what's going on. Nothing. I've been following stuff for many, many years. Canada is a joke now. It needs to be cracked open. It needs to be used. The resources need to be spread out so we all can make money and prosper. And that's the way it's going to be, and that's the way it's going to be. I already know it's going to happen. Watch. There's going to be some a big uproar about it, but it's going to happen. If President Trump becomes sworn in, President-elect Trump becomes sworn in, because there's still, what, a month before that happens? 3 weeks? A lot can happen in 3 weeks, right? Peace. I love North America. It's the greatest landmass on the earth. That's why everyone's coming here, because they know it. They want to take it over. You know how many Chinese nationalists are coming through the border right now? They even have Chinese police stations in your country, in our country. they're letting it happen. President Trump won't let that happen. He'll stop all of that. And that's what needs to happen. Because they know all the water's here. The resources are here. Water is the key to life. Without water, there's no life.